So picture this, it's late at night, the city lights are humming outside her window, and Porsha Williams, yes, that Porsha is scrolling through endless notifications on her phone. But this isn't the kind of buzz she's used to. It's chaos. Headlines screaming Porsha Williams arrested. Instagram stories clipping together pixelated mugshots. Tabs popping, tabloids, gossip blogs, podcasts, social media threads, everything is exploding at once. You can almost feel the panic behind her eyes as she stares at the screen, asking silently, is this really happening? What nobody expects is how fast things escalate. One moment, she's finishing her hair, looking ahead to the next shoot. The next moment, the cuffs are clicking. But that's not even the half of it. Because behind the scenes, Bravo producers are reportedly forcing her longtime ally and castmate, Shamea Morton, to work non-stop with zero breaks right in the middle of this madness. And if Porsha's arrest is one fire, Shamea's exploitation is another. Together, the storm is about to swallow them both. Let me take you back. Let me tell you how we got here. She wasn't always a headline. Porsha grew up in moments of quiet ambition, a girl who saw herself shining bigger than her surroundings. She climbed. She fought whispers, reality TV will swallow you, they'll exploit you, fame won't be kind. But she believed, and she stepped into that world anyway. She forged relationships, some genuine, some carefully curated. She made alliances, took risks, and let her guard down when she felt safe. But in that world, safety is an illusion. Shamea Morton has been on the edges, always seen, but rarely the center. Loyal, cautious, often overshadowed. They had a bond. They shared confidences and episodes, laughter and shade. For years, fans wondered if Shamea would ever fully step into the spotlight. Some thought she preferred anonymity. Others whispered she was holding back, protecting her peace. But she had ambition too. Quiet, simmering ambition. Now, here's where things get complicated. Behind the cameras, the deals, the contracts, Bravo is a machine. It runs on drama, on tension, on pushing boundaries. And the cast? They're players in a high-stakes game. One misstep, one leaked text, one camera angle in the wrong place, boom. Your name's trending. Your reputation's questioned. You're trapped. Porsha and Shamea both know this. They've seen it. They've lived it. Patience is a luxury they didn't have. Fear is a constant companion. Every disagreement, every whispered insult, every late-night DM has potential to become fuel. And somewhere in those layers, there's a betrayal brewing. Because when the pressure is on, people split. They side. They fight. They break. So let's get into what unfolded. It begins innocently enough, or seemingly so. A rumor. A tip. A late-night call to a local reporter claiming Porsha was pulled over in Atlanta, accused of driving under the influence, resisting arrest, possession, something dramatic, something that would make national news. That tip turns into headlines before she's even been charged. Photos emerge blurry, grainy, dark, but enough to convince people that something's real. Social media catches fire. People that never paid attention to her life are now screaming verdicts. Lock her up, she got what she deserves, I always knew the glam would catch up to her. The trolls have a field day. And then the official documents leak, yes, she was arrested. Bail. A mugshot. Court dates. Legal language. Suddenly, this is no longer rumor. This is trauma in motion, live for an audience. But here's the twist, the arrest might have been orchestrated or at least manipulated. The sources inside agencies are murky. Who tipped who? Who fed the false lead? Some say Bravo had ears everywhere. Some say there was coordination between production and PR teams, maybe to rattle her, maybe to pressure her into silence, maybe as a distraction. The timing is so perfect it looks like it was planned. While Porsha is dealing with handcuffs, courtroom lines, and media vultures, Bravo quietly turns up the heat on Shamea. They push her to film more episodes, longer shoots, earlier call times, later wrap times. She's asked to cover for Porsha's absence, fill in storylines, stay on camera more than ever. She gets no breaks, no respite. Friendly producers whisper she should step in, carry the season, help pull the ratings. But the line is blurred. Stepping in means sacrificing rest, balance, mental health. It means being in the eye of a tornado she never signed up for. And then, the betrayal deepens. Some castmates, people she once trusted, call her and say things like, "You're in this now, you can't back out." Others distance themselves, a comment here, a skipped interview, a sudden scheduling conflict. She starts to feel isolated. The cameras love that. The drama sells that. She's both courageous and fragile, pushed to do more than she ever thought possible. Meanwhile, legal documents keep dropping. Allegations expand, not just DUI or resisting arrest, but supposed violations of probation, missing hearings, violations of contract. Some of these charges are real. Others seem inflated or misleveled. The messaging is confusing. The public crosses lines between truth and manipulated narrative. There's no clarity. And each time she tries to speak up, she's interrupted, silenced, told to wait, told to consult legal, told the cameras are rolling. Shamea watches all this. She's in survival mode. She's trying to juggle loyalty with self-preservation. Does she publicly support Porsha? Does she stay quiet? Does she defy producers? Any move she makes is a risk. Because Bravo holds leverage, film credits, casting power, access. She's told, don't mess with the narrative. Don't steal focus. Don't create side stories. But with Porsha under legal siege, she has to insert herself into the storyline whether she wants to or not. What nobody expected was how far this would go. The cameras catch Shamea crying in her car. She's shaking, wounds visible beneath the makeup. She's on the verge of collapse, but the next shot demands she be energetic, confront someone, deliver shade, carry drama. She's torn. She's angry. She's exhausted. And yet she shows up. She films. She smiles. She fights. She tries to hold on to dignity in a world that wants to strip it from her. At one pivotal moment, in a confessional interview, she breaks down. She says in her trembling voice, "I never signed up to replace Porsha. I never agreed to become collateral." But it's aired. The world watches. The reaction is immediate. Some fans applaud her bravery. Others accuse her of betrayal. Some call her weak. Some call her opportunistic. She hears it all. Every whisper, every accusation, every DM. And she's human. She feels it. Meanwhile, Porsha's arrest files spiral. Some charges get dropped. Some stick. Her legal team issues statements, but they're cautious, defensive, strategic. Spin control becomes as important as defense. Her reputation, brand deals, public image all on the line. The stakes are astronomical. She's not just fighting a court system, she's fighting perception, gossip, sensationalism. But here's what's truly wild: conspiracy theories swirl. People suggest Bravo intentionally forced drama to increase viewership. That they timed the arrest headlines against episodes to dominate trending charts. That internal producers leaked documents to tabloids. That Shamea was set up to be the emotional pivot point. That certain castmates secretly aligned with production to isolate Porsha. None of this is confirmed. Some is denied. But the uncertainty fuels the fire. As the storyline unfolds, footage emerges, Porsha being escorted by officers in handcuffs, cameras flashing, a distressed Shamea running behind, producers trying to shield footage, her legal team intervening. Then cut to Shamea backstage, sobbing, skipping a meal, using cold water on her face. She's trying to hold it together because she has no choice. Production demands she shows up for a dinner party scene. She has to pretend everything's okay. She's forced to read lines, deliver shade, sizzle, sparkle, all while her chest aches with emotional fatigue. At some point, Porsha's bail hearing is televised. The public watches her stand in court, her voice trembling. She pleads not guilty. She asks for understanding. She fights. The judge grants bail but with conditions. The cameras snap. The glare intensifies. The media ripples. The fallout is immediate. Talk shows dissect her past. Podcasts replay old clips. Every interview is revisited. Every mistake magnified. Through all of this, Shamea is crumbling too. She starts losing sleep. She misses family gatherings. Her phone vibrates constantly, blurred threats, angry fans, messages demanding she take a side. Some fans blame her. You could have stopped this, you're betraying your friend, you're playing games. Others praise her courage. Don't let them steamroll you, you deserve a moment to breathe. The weight is crushing. One night, she posts a message, I'm human. I'm hurting. I can't do this every day. It's cryptic. It's honest. And it blindsides the fandom. Social media spirals. Theories explode. Is she quitting? Is she going to leave the show? Is she cutting ties with Porsha? Is she going to publicly expose everything? Then, Porsha posts from jail release an emotional video, shaky but raw. She says she's innocent, that she was set up, that she's grateful for those who stood by her, and that she will fight not just for her name but for truth. The tears ring real. People stop. They listen. Sympathy shifts. New narratives emerge, the artist as victim, as warrior. The injustice becomes the story. And the world senses a turning point. At the same time, Shamea steps forward in a separate video. I've been silenced, she says. I was pushed beyond limits. Told to serve the storyline. Told my pain didn't matter. But I matter. She names no names, but the implication is loud. She demands accountability, not drama, but humanity. Her voice shakes, her eyes glisten, but she refuses to look away from the camera. The reaction is explosive. Suddenly, the scandal stops being just about Porsha's arrest. It's about exploitation. It's about power. It's about broken trust. It's about how reality TV can chew people up, spit them out, and still call it entertainment. The viewers who once watched for shade and glamour begin to ask questions. Who's being used? Who's being sacrificed? Who holds the script, the narrative, the control? The aftermath lingers. For Porsha, even if some charges fall away, the mark is there. Her reputation shifted. She's fighting not just in court, but in culture. Some brands distance themselves. Some alliances crumble. But some fans hold tighter. She's not just a side character now, she's central to a moment. She's not just a star, she's a symbol. For Shamea, the emotional cost is steep. She's both hero and casualty. She gains respect for speaking out, but also criticism for perceived timing. She still must navigate the show, the cast, the cameras. But now she's more than a supporting role, now she's essential. Audiences lean in when she speaks. They wonder what she'll expose next.